Well, what's going on, Cardinal Nation? Well, a disappointing loss tonight. We come up short, lose 7-5 to the Kansas City Royals, the final game of the I-70 series in the season series against the Kansas City Royals, and yeah, and so we split this doubleheader, and Kansas City overall takes 2 of 3 from us in this series after we took 2 of 3 from them in KC last month. Yeah, this was another wild game. Uh, Royals took a 5-1 lead early, and then we would rally to tie it up, but then they would go right back on top, and just a 4 inning start for Matthew Liberatore, which is definitely pretty unusual. Uh, he actually left the game with apparently fatigueness, which albeit maybe he would have left the game uh, even if he had not had fatigue, he had decrease in velocity. So, um, so after the walk-off win in Game 1 earlier today, the Royals will take a early 2-0 lead. So they hit a home run in the first inning in all 3 games of the series. Michael Garcia, their third baseman, with a 2-run home run to make it 2-0 Kansas City. Uh, for Garcia, his sixth of the year, RBIs 28 and 29. Now make it 2-0 Royals. We would get a run back in the bottom of the first as Wills Contreras, the hero from the afternoon game in Game 1, would put us on the board to make it 2-1, scoring Lars Nootbaar. Forced near the entry and 2 runners. And Liberatore then have a 1-2-3 second inning. Then the top of the third, a solo home run by catcher Freddie Fermin to make it a 3-1 Royals lead. The second home run of the year for the second string catcher Freddie Fermin. So that make it 3-1, and then Garcia would have a double, and then RBI ground out by Vinny Pasquantino to make it 4-1, and then Salvador Perez would make it a 5-1 Royals lead. But then the bottom of the third, Mason Wynn would have a leadoff walk, and then Brendan Donovan with a single, and then Wills Contreras a 2-run double. So just like that, it would be 5-3, and then Nolan Arenado with a 2-run home run to tie it up 5-5. So, and Royal starter Cole Reagans, who was a finalist for the Cy Young Award last year, finished like 5th. He would also go. Actually, he would only go 3 innings. He would give up 5 runs, 5 hits, walked 3, struck out 4. So he's had a bit of an up and down season. So the Royals then go right back on top in the top of the fourth. RBI double by Nick Lofton to make it 6-5 Kansas City. And then Liberatore, who faced the first batter leading off the fifth, would then walk Garcia, and then he'd be done. And then John King coming in. He pitched in Game 1. And Salvador Perez would have a RBI single to make it 7-5 Kansas City. Kyle Lehigh would then get the final out of the fifth, and then a scoreless sixth inning. So only down by 2. And then Leahy with a scoreless seventh inning. So nice job in relief by Kyle Leahy. He's been having an outstanding year. 2 scoreless innings from Leahy, would strike out 2. Then an inning third scoreless from the youngster Matt Svanson, and a scoreless ninth inning from Phil Maton. But the Royals bullpen, 3 scoreless innings and 4 strikeouts in relief from left-hander Angel Zarpa. And so, heading to the bottom of the ninth, down by 2, with the top of the order due up for the Cardinals. Lars Nootbaar would be down on 3 pitches. Mason Wynn would fly out to right. and then Britton Donovan on a 1-1 pitch would ground out to end the ball game. So, yeah, Royals come into St. Louis, take 2 of 3. Three really wild and pretty entertaining games, these 3 games. So, and now our schedule doesn't get any easier. We welcome the defending world champion Los Angeles Dodgers to town. Team that's battled a lot of injuries, but they, you know, have won quite a bit of games. So, but yeah, so we'll see how that series goes. With the Dodgers coming to town, they had a NLCS rematch this week against the New York Mets, and split 4 games with them. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes facing Shohei Ohtani and the Dodgers. So till Friday, Comics are saying go Cards.